What's up, y'all? We're doing something a little bit different today. I was asking myself a question the other day, and I thought, how many level 1 skills can I fit on one armor set? But there are some rules to this challenge as well. 1. No skill can be above level 1, including the equipment set skills. 2. Every single decoration slot has to be filled, otherwise it's cheating. 3. Ideally, the decorations and skills should be useful for me as a hunting horn. And 4. Please follow all rules. No, I didn't have a rule 4, but that's the basic outline for what I want to do. Let's go over to the smithy and start figuring out what we can do, because I have a feeling that this is going to be deceptively difficult to figure out. This is not where the smithy is. It just occurred to me as well that the horns all come with equipment skills, and the vast majority of them have more than one level of skill, so we might not be able to use the best horns that we have available, because all of these just come built in with skills that are over level 1. There has to be something that we can use. Oh, okay, good news. This is actually not what I expected, but Zoh Shia's horn has white flame torrent at level 1, so we can technically use this. I'm gonna remember that. We got really lucky because the Guardian Rathalos tree also has a skill that's only level 1 with Master's Touch and then level 1 critical element. So we're gonna use the Zoh Shia and the Guardian Rathalos, which is better than I expected it to be. We're gonna look through the armor. This is gonna be a difficult situation too, so I think I'm actually gonna look through this. I'll bring you guys back once I've made something. I've done it, boys. This is the perfect skill distribution, all level 1 skills that you can imagine, and it ends up looking like this. So here is what we have. We have the Ray Sandhelm Gamma, we have the Sakuratide Robe Alpha, we have the Archved Vambraces Beta, we have the Ebony Coil Beta, we have the Ray Sandgreaves Beta. But the good news is we did have to drop down to some level 1 gems for the weapons, because anything higher than level 1 didn't really work out that well, but we did fill every single armor slot with an appropriate jewel as well, which is great. So let's have a look at the skills. Now this is where it gets good. We have attack boost, we have slugger, we have horn maestro, we have white flame torrent, we have resentment, we have peak performance, we have weakness exploit, we have constitution, we have agitator, we have latent power, we have burst, we have foray, we have flayer, we have maximum might, we have convert element, we have divine blessing, we have stun resistance, we have recovery up, we have stamina surge, we have marathon runner, we have part breaker, we have coalescence, we have quick sheath, we have self-improvement, we have Ray Dow's voltage thunderous roar 1, and that's it. That's the whole setup, but 2 full pages of skills at level 1. Look at that, man. Who can complain about that? You don't know which skill to use? Why don't you use every single one available to you? That's what we did here. We used every single skill available to me. We're gonna go fight Zoh Shia. We'll go try that really quickly. I want to see how my favorite big boys feel when I get up in them with my level 1 skill set armor. The thing is, I don't really know how to play this, because I usually design my armor sets around skill styles that I want to play. But now the thing is, that's not really going to be something that I need to worry about. And there are just so many notifications going up on the right side of my screen already, because I have a lot of skills that are conditional and like trigger in certain situations or when you're doing specific things. So that's going to be interesting. I feel like it's going to be notification spam the entire fight. Maximum might's going to wear on and off every time I dodge because it's all stamina based. This is gonna be quite the interesting armor. That is so many notifications, dude. This has to be the weirdest setup I think I've ever used. I have no idea how I dodged that either. That didn't seem like I should have been able to dodge that, Zoh Shia. But I'm like so excited, dude, because this is such a different idea for a set that I had in a while. I don't feel like it's gonna be as good on the attack all the time as a lot of my abilities. But at the same time, like, I'm getting a lot of skill activations, which makes me think it is doing something. This isn't bad, though. I mean, I did have upgraded defense. I would be really curious to see how it would feel if it wasn't upgraded at all, right? But unfortunately, I already had some of the stuff available, so it's gonna be upgraded. Did y'all see the title update 2 reveal? We're getting Lagiacrus and Seregios. That's so exciting. Seregios, if you're not a Monster Hunter person and you're just here because you're the best and you like watching me, he's the hawk-like monster that I fought in the last Monster Hunter Rise video. The one who like swoops with his talons and stuff. Great fight, super fast-paced, really fun monster. I couldn't be happier with the new reveals that I saw. But we'll see how it comes out. The Lagiacrus thing was crazy. Seeing that there's like a spectacle segment where you go underwater is nuts. I couldn't believe that they actually brought that in. So again, if you're questioning why that's relevant, for the 3rd generation, they had underwater combat, and Lagiacrus was like one of the most notable underwater combat monsters. I was never a big fan of underwater combat. It's not really my thing, but at the same time, like, it was pretty unique to that generation, and it would be really hard to have Lagiacrus without some sort of reference to the underwater combat. At least he wouldn't feel quite right without it, you know what I mean? So the fact that they did it is super cool. Even if it's just a spectacle thing, I was so happy to see that. It was awesome. I don't know, I'm really looking forward to Title Update 2. I know a lot of people have really hit a negative point with this game and they're not feeling that way anymore, but I still am, and I'm still excited about it. You know, so far, this set isn't bad. It does feel like it's hitting a little bit lighter than it should, because it's not spec to, like I said, I can't play it one particular way to make sure that I'm getting all the buffs all the time. A lot of the buffs I have just kind of activate on their own under certain situations. So that is a problem, because I'm kind of at the mercy of when they decide to trigger. And they don't always trigger when I want them to. And latent power and stuff like that is like contingent on the amount of damage you take or time. Burst, I think, is how many attacks you put up in a row. So the situation with the skills is I don't feel like I have any control over them. I just have to be out here doing my best. And if I do relatively well, then we eventually get some of the skills. But at the same time, if you're aware of how to play the various sets you make, it's maybe not optimal because I can't control it at all. I think we're gonna be fine. As long as I don't get hit by any meteors, we're gonna be fine anyway. The meteors are the hardest part to dodge. Why are so many of these aimed at me? It feels like, bro, just give me a break. I'm trying to give the team attack and defense up. There we go. The funny thing is you get the notifications for your melody effects on the side too, right? So I'm getting notifications for melody effects, plus I'm getting notifications for all these different skills triggering. This is quite the funny set. It's quite charming. I am a fan. It's not the best thing I've ever used, but it's not bad either. I do like it quite a bit. Uh-oh, 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 oh, that burned a little bit. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. You knew that was gonna claim somebody, especially when I started rolling in front of them. That's partially on me, I think. Don't apologize, Xena, it's fine. We all go through carts now and then. It's something we all experience. We're just rocking, and this is gonna hurt me. We're just rocking and rolling, you know? This one might be me. All right, we've died once. The level 1 armor set has claimed me as a victim. Oh, he's paralyzed. Get in there. I gotta put up my songs, which is gonna take me like a year, but it's okay. Everybody else get in there. Here, I'll give you stamina use reduced. I'm sure you all want that. That's such a useful skill. I'll also give you defense up large in a minute, even though it didn't help us the first time. Uh-oh, how do your defenses feel? Oh, they're large, bro. My defenses are so large, bruh. I got a big defense, bruh. Big 19 inches of defense, bruh. Oh, really? No, I'm lying. Oh, he's down. What happened? Did someone pull the roof down? I was busy trying to figure out why OBS was messing up again. It seems to be like OBS is just in garbage mode right now. I don't know what that is. We're just gonna keep going though and hope that it doesn't ruin anything else that we're doing. OBS in freaking garbage mode. Figure it out, bro. Figure it out, OBS. More like bro BS. More like absolute BS. Got him. He's never gonna recover from that one. You know when it started doing this is when I updated my graphic driver. And then I haven't updated OBS yet. So I'm gonna guess that that's actually what the issue is. Well, we'll fix that later. Thunder. Ouchie. Ouchie. He's not looking at me right now, so I can do echo waves. There we go. I did some echo waves. I cannot see what I'm doing. We're just gonna get over here to the head and hit him in the head. That's what I was... A 181. Okay, so under the right situations, I do actually do a lot of damage. Oh, please don't hurt me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I caught the wound on his foot just in time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's getting lively all of a sudden. It's getting lively all of a sudden. It's getting, okay, that's just gonna be thunder. So that's fine. He has been close to death for longer than he's been alive. I swear. We're gonna hit that too, actually, though, because I want that free damage. Oh, he's dead. Whippy, we did it with the level 1 armor set. The level 1 skills. Not ideal, but not bad. I didn't hate it. At times it did really well, but it just, the unreliability of when the skills proc is a problem. Like if they all proc together at the same time, I feel like it would be really good. But the issue is you can't rely on it to do that, obviously, because a lot of these just kind of go off when they go off. Well, one cart, but nothing terrible. So why don't we take it to an Arkveld and see how it does in that? Well, we'll do the harder one. We'll take it onto an expert Arkveld. Remember, y'all, if you're enjoying the content, consider subscribing. It helps the channel out a whole lot. We do a bunch of silly stuff like this. Sometimes we just play and yap too. So if you want to be a part of that, hit subscribe. We've been going for, oh boy, 2.5 years, close to 3 years now. And I appreciate every single one of you who has dropped by the channel in that time. And it has been a wild ride. Unfortunately, Archved is currently hiding in the tiniest space imaginable, which means I need to go in here. And this is not ideal, bro. You're very big as well. You are not a small Archveld. This is a tight space for you. Do you think that you could maybe go somewhere that isn't like Gypsero sized, please? Well, this is not an ideal start. So I may cart just because I can't freaking, oh my God. Not an ideal place to start the hunt. Maybe he wants to come out of here so that we're not in a space that's literally the same size as him. Renfa, you're here. Welcome to the most cursed location you could ask for an Archveld fight. But don't worry, I will give you attack up and I will give you 2 defense ups at the same time. It's because I want you to feel strong and I want you to feel empowered. It is so squishy in here. This is like sleeping in a car with 3 of your homies. Except for you're not sleeping, you're fighting a giant murder beast. And you're not with your homies, you're with a bunch of random people on Monster Hunter Wilds Online. Okay, well, I just hyper armored a million things and now my health is looking kind of questionable, so let's get out of there and then we go back in again. There is like 17 million different ways in which this is unideal, and we're experiencing all of them at once. So we'll just keep doing damage to the head, I guess. Finally got that KO. That took us quite a while to get. I guess that's my fault. I'm the only blunt weapon here. So far, Archveld has actually been more of an issue than Zoh Shia, which isn't terribly surprising given the difficulty level of this Archveld. Level 1 skill set. Don't build it. You'll regret it. You just pick one of the skills that you like and build around that. Don't try to have, this is like, you can't have everything at once, and I'm experiencing the downside of trying to have everything at once because it's just not reliable. You think that you have a lot going for you, but you just really, you really don't. You really actually don't have anything in particular going for you. And that's the issue, because like if you're building, you want it to be spec'd around something, right? And this is not spec'd around anything. It's just literally a set with every skill that I could fit on it. Next week, by the time we play, the new update should be out, so we'll get to try some new things and see how those are doing. That's I'm actually quite excited about that. I think it'll be out by the time we play next week, if I have my timetables right. At least by the time we play Monster Hunter. I will probably have another video this weekend, but it's probably not going to be Monster Hunter. Someone always seems to knock him down whenever I go for an offset, which is fine. Like, please contribute. Oh, well, I guess we are not getting an offset because he has died. That was definitely quite the interesting little challenge to try to do. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. Let me know if you tried doing something similar and what your build ended up looking like. But until next time, take it easy. Have a great start to your weekend. Peace.